already started to spread out a little bit, Matt, but anything can happen in the next 17 to 16 minutes.
Yeah, this will be the settling in period and people working out where the cars are at and just taking advantage of mistakes like we've just seen there from Taylor. Taylor's just locked out to Axon.
Taylor and Axon.
Yeah.
Axon moves himself up. Axon's gone a little bit wide. I think he tried to leave Taylor the room, but Taylor not being able to get back past, and now Rajakovsky is trying to get past Taylor as well, so not wasting his time is Rajakovsky. Nice to see him still fighting, even if he is a bit further down this evening. Tom Moll with the new fastest lap, 151.1. So we'll see what the other drivers can do, but Rajakovsky now going into turn 1, like I say, very wide entry, Matt. You can get 4 wide down there if you're crazy enough, but with Rajakovsky pulling himself, just getting in behind Taylor.
Yeah, you can go 4 wide into there, but I guarantee you won't be coming out of there 4 wide, not without any casualties.
All about a little bit of being fair, knowing where to put the car sometimes. Obviously, none of these drivers are specifically professional real-life racing drivers, but we all like to try and take it as seriously and as professionally as we can on the sim. Taylor actually now starting to try and catch up back to Axon. Axon much farther off than normal, wouldn't you say, here? Usually a bit farther up.
Yeah, he's normally top 5, somewhere there or thereabouts. But it's nature of touring cars, it can change in a split second. We've got yellow flags in sector 2.
Sector 2 is anyone in front. I'm assuming that's going to be someone behind, as Rajakovsky got himself loose. Rear end in the gravel. Luckily, it's not ruined. It's good to see, it's good to see him in further up the table than he was in Suzuka. Meanwhile, we've got a 4-way battle right now. That is with Christo, Sarikas, Potts and Taylor. So Axon is further ahead of these guys. Semenga's managed to get past Axon. He's chasing after Osborne, and we've got Christo in 12th. Potts there in the Toyota that you just seen go through the shot, with Taylor in the Vauxhall Astra at the front of this queue. These guys kind of in their own train, Matt. Taylor, though, is managing to hold up Potts for the time being. Jamie Potts. Jamie Potts is looking down the inside, but this is a very wide corner. So, can Taylor hold it round the outside? He can't. So Potts gets another position. And Taylor falling a bit like a stone at the moment.
Yep, and now he's got the 2 Vauxhall boys right behind him.
The late cut across there. Yeah. Christo just had to back out there, I think. Taylor just did cut across a little bit, but Christo definitely didn't have the overlap, so it was never going to be a move that was going to be on. These drivers, though, 10 minutes left to go now, and I'm sure they'll already be sweating. And we've got another 20-minute race.
Pulled away from Osborne. But yeah, and we're back to the battle for P10, and it's absolute bedlam.
Absolute bedlam. It's still going. It's still going on, and credit to Taylor. There's 4 cars behind him that won that position.
It's back in front of Potts as well.
It's back in front of Potts. Potts. That's a very clever line from Taylor there, keeping the middle of the circuit and make everybody else choose where to go. I think that's actually quite smart driving from Taylor, but he is going to be getting hounded by Potts. Potts is hungry for this position, wants that, to be in the top 10, not just 10th, but he's got a whole queue of cars behind him who want that position just as much, and I guarantee they're all licking their lips now as they see Taylor and Potts. They're going to be going wheel to wheel now, and that's going to give Christo and Sarakas, and possibly even Prieto, a bit of a chance to catch up. Potts tries to go down the inside of Taylor, and that is now going to pay off. He is on the inside line, but they go towards the next corner. which is a right-hander. Taylor now on the inside, was on the outside the last time they entered this corner. But Potts has got a really good launch. And actually, this is interesting. Potts round the outside, possibly, to keep the position. No, Taylor's amazing driving. Taylor stays in front. But now, Potts is going to go down. No, looks down the inside. Backs out at the last moment. Meanwhile, this is giving Christo and Sarakas the chance to catch back up, Matt. And look at it now. Those two were... well, they had a bit of a space between them now, but that space has long gone.
Yeah, Potts needs to be careful here. He's in a do-or-be-done situation, because if he gets it wrong, he's got so many cars behind him. He could drop 5 or 6 places at the drop of a hat if he doesn't make the right choice.
Yeah, this is very much a think about when you're going to make that overtake rather than just do it and think about the consequences later. He's clearly thinking about the consequences, but maybe the move that he did try to make has actually put him back a bit, because now it's it's Christo chasing after Potts, so everybody's having a turn. Someone off in the background there, that was Will Yap. He's gone off in the background. He has rejoined though. I think he lost a position there to Fidesz. So Fidesz catch up to Bartley and Radzikovsky. And those guys actually catching up with this group in this battle at the moment. Just doing his thing. Daniel Christo, this 5-car train, Matt, still going on. But Potts has created a bit of a gap again. He's going to go after Taylor. This would probably be the lap to go for it, because you've now got Christo and Sarakas swapping positions as they go into turn 1, and it's a brilliant move from Sarakas to go round the outside of Christo. And Prito just kind of sat there with a bucket of popcorn, just watching it all go off, but decides to try and get involved down the inside of Christo. That was a very late move. Don't think that was ever going to pull off. And neither car loses out a position or any particular time, so I don't see anything wrong with that, but it was a bit late and a dollar short there, Matt, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't know whether he was trying to go round it or go through him.
Yes.
His teammate definitely left him for the dogs, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely, has kind of left him for the dogs now. As there we go, see, it's Potts did try to go for a move on Taylor, and that's now put Sarakas on the back of Potts, so Sarakas will be looking and going, it's the same car. It's a different driver, though. So he's going to be wondering about that. But meanwhile, he's going to try and go around the outside of Taylor again. This didn't work last time. I don't know why you would go for the same move twice. And it's actually worse this time, because now Sarakas is going to try for a move on the inside. Or on the outside. Potts just gives him a bit of space. Taylor did not help himself there, hit the gravel on the way in, hits the gravel on the way out, and now Potts is back alongside him. I don't know what's going on with it here with these drivers at the moment, Matt, but there's a late send from Sarakas. A brilliant opportunistic move. And Potts and Sarakas rubbing doors. But it's all kicking off here, Matt. I can't give you even a moment to speak. But yeah, it's going to be turned into 6 cars this now.
I think Taylor keeps making mistakes because he's that busy being entertained by the battling behind him.
I think you're right there. I think he's watching in his rear view. The movie in his rear view mirror must be very entertaining. Radzikovsky, in the meantime, has caught up to this group, and he's actually going to get past Prito. He's going to try to anyway. You can see him in the background there in one of the Nerd PC cars. He does go from Rob Shorey. Domengo finishes 5th, Axton 6th, Holt on 7th, Neil in 8th. Taylor is going to finish 9th. It was a good fight from Potts, but Taylor comes out on top in the end on that one. Potts in 10th, and that's your top 10 with